guys, David from Kuala BJJ, teaching and learning about jiu-jitsu, and today asking the right question. There's a lot of questions you need to ask your instructor, yeah? You need to ask yourself while learning and processing all of this information, but what are the most important questions, what are the right questions? Before we start, please subscribe to the channel, leave a comment, create a dialogue with me. I really like to know my audience, so please hit the subscribe button. We just finished rolling, and one of my students, you can see how my hair is in a mess. Anyhow, he asked me, he's like a white belt, he came to me and said, I was caught twice from the same armbar in the mount, and yesterday the same thing happened. How should I defend the armbar from the mount? And he was really bummed. It's a good question, you know, if you got caught twice or 3 or 4 times in the past 2 rolls in the same submission, something is wrong. But what is really wrong? If someone got you in an armbar from the mount, so probably swept you, pass your guard, establish the side control, move from side to mount, isolate your elbow, and then move to the armbar, separate your hand, and got the submission. So you made at least 4 or 5 big mistakes and 10 other small mistakes. Then you can really understand even as a white belt. Don't let people pass your guard. So the better question will be not how he submit me from mount and got the armbar, or how should I defend the armbar, what is the best defending of the armbar, is why did he pass your guard? How can you improve your guard retention or your open guard game so you won't be passed so easily? How you can re-guard after he passed you? How can you prevent him from moving from side to mount? Why are those questions more important? Because you will see much more benefit from them. If I will teach this guy how to defend the armbar from the mount, then after 2 weeks of drilling, he will not be submitted from the mount. He will be able to defend this armbar. But still, his opponent passes guard, got to mount. If it's point jiu-jitsu, then he already losing like 9-0. And if he will not be caught in the armbar, he will probably be caught in another submission. So the revenue, the benefit of learning how to defend the armbar, which may be great for your ego, I wasn't submitted, but you still made so many mistakes. And those mistakes, if you will fix them, will give you much more benefit, and will probably, if you will cut the tree by the root, you will cut all the other parts. So if you will not be, if your opponent won't be able to sweep you, then he won't be able to pass your guard and won't be able to establish the mount. So it doesn't really matter if he has this great armbar for mount. What I'm saying, always try to find the first mistake and fix it. Find the thing that if you will put time in them, will give you the best revenue. If you will defend the armbar from the mount, you will be caught in an extra or something else. But if your opponent won't be able to take you down and sweep you, if your opponent won't be able to pass your guard, then it doesn't really matter what submission he is planning to do, because he can't do it, right? So especially in the beginning, put your time and effort in the more beneficial area. And always, for almost every level, if you will see high level competition, the most important part is probably regarding and passing, right? If you can improve this part, then your jiu-jitsu will get to higher level. But in any case, when you ask a question, we are usually remembering the last thing that happened. Especially if you got submitted, you're bummed, you're tired, I don't know. But try to remember when things start to get bad. If someone passed your guard and mounted you and then submitted you, then here's the 2 steps. You start losing the minute he passed your guard. So fix that. Go to the instructor and say, he will always keep passing me while he's doing a knee cut to my left. What am I doing wrong? Let's look at it. Let's look at you on your next roll and see what you're doing wrong. Maybe you're reaching too far, maybe you're not aligned to your opponent, I don't know. So take this first mistake, which lead to everything else, and fix it. It's like, you know, all of those movies when you make a bad decision when you're young, and then 20 years later everything is messed up. Then you meet a genie and you can go back in time, you can fix it. Well, we don't have a genie, but we can fix the first mistake. We can make sure that next time I will roll, I will not start this process of losing. I will find the minute that I'm starting to mess up and fix it. So that's it. Whenever you analyze your roll, your game, don't look on the end result. Don't say, I lost in an armbar. Say, pass my guard, using a kneecap to my left, I need to fix it, and then everything else will become better. Asking the right question will make you learn the right elements, and by that, you will get a much better jiu-jitsu. Now, it's okay to ask and learn about how to defend the armbar, but usually in the high level, I will say, if you're not training like 4 or 5 years, it doesn't really matter. Because it will be so rare, if you're working correctly, that this will be the right problem. A very good person will get to your mount and get an armbar and will try to armbar you, but you probably won't able to defend it. A weaker opponent, you can stop in your guard. So, especially in the beginning, find the right question, find the right thing to change, improve, and analyze, and work on them. Hope it will help. Enjoy the journey. Enjoy your jiu-jitsu. Keep training, and please subscribe to the channel. Us.